And we're back on DC Blitz. We apologize for a little technical difficulties. Our producer, Daniel Leslie, has been working real hard. When you do live remotes, just to put it out there, anything can and usually will happen, especially when it's the first broadcast of the season. Daniel will choke me out when we're done for planning this today. I know it.
We learned this last year, and our audience is going to stick with us, and they're going to wait for us to iron out these kinks, and we're going to be ready to go.
We are set to talk some Pee Wee Tiger football. We've got, I thought we had the Green Bay Packer offensive line for a moment. They said they were all coaches, but all kidding aside.
Be careful, Tom.
We got head coach Bobby Hale of the Pee Wees. We got Robert Patrick, Matt Orcutt, and Johnny Barnes, and we got the water girl down there as well. So she's found her a seat, and she is comfy cozy down there. Bobby, we'll start with you. And is this your first year coaching the Pee Wee group?
It is, yeah.
What made you want to take on that role?
My kid, actually. Last year he played and he wanted to quit.
Oh, no.
And, we got about halfway through the season and he got hit really hard and he's like, I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. And I was like, no, we ain't quitting, you know. And so when season was over, he swore up and down he was never playing football again. So I kind of told him, I was like, no, you're going to play. And he was like, no, I'm not. And so I let it go. And then a couple months before season started up this time, talk started up. And he's like, Dad, I think I'm going to play.
Yeah.
He said, but you need to coach. And I was like, if you'll play, I'll coach. And so that's kind of how I got roped into it.
Do you get a lot of that with the kids? I mean, because probably some of them getting hit hard for the first time. You get a lot of that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We had a kid cry all through practice Thursday. But that's just part of it,
How do you deal with it? I mean, do you get them where they just don't want to play anymore and you have to kind of talk them down a little bit? Or
yeah, I mean, you just – the other day, I pulled him aside and I said, what is this? A helmet. I said, what are these? Shoulder pads. What are these? Leg pads. Okay, you're not going to get hurt, But it's a lot of them, it's their first time playing.
Sure.
And they've never been hit like that before. And, it's just getting used to it is what it is. I think that very first year is the hardest year. And if they'll stick it out and get through that first year, then they'll come back and play again.
You're really teaching these kids the game for the very first time. Some of them may not even really understand football at all. So where do you start, basically?
I'd say just fundamentals is where we kind of started, just the basics. Just teaching them how to block, how to line down, how to get in the right stances when they're running routes. I mean, just the basics of football is all we're trying to really get through this season with.
I just stole one of Coach's 7 questions. I saw him scratching it off.
I came with 10. I'm down to 6. Tom, 6.
Bobby, who all's your coaches here? What are their responsibilities?
So we got Robert here. He's our offensive backs coordinator, or not offensive, defensive backs and corners. Then we got Matt Orcutt. He's taking care of our offensive line, and then Johnny's taking care of our defensive line.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, before I steal all your questions.
Okay, and it does not matter who answers this, but because this is their first experience coming in and playing football and putting on the pads, and like you say, that is an eye-opener the first time they get hit. It's not that it hurts, it's just a shock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So all these guys come first-time players. How do you decide, hey, you're a running back, you're a quarterback, you're a receiver, you're a linebacker, you're an O-line? How do y'all go about that?
We really just line everybody up, ask them what they want to play, and see who's the best at each position. Some people are playing positions they don't want to play, but they got to learn, if you're the biggest guy on the team, you probably don't need to be a wide receiver.
You can't have 25 quarterbacks.
Yeah. I don't think anybody really wants to be quarterback. It's very surprising.
You'd be shocked. You'd think everybody wanted to be the quarterback, but then they get hit a time or two, and they're like,
That's
nope, I want to be something else. So, but yeah, I mean, really at the beginning of the season, that's what we did. We just took all the kids and we just ran some routes, see who could catch, put guys on the line, see who could block. And then we just kind of went from there and started doing
Because that was my next question. When I was at middle, the incoming freshmen came in, and you had offensive coaches that were drilling over a kid, defensive coaches, and it's like, I'm going to put him through drills, and if he does well enough, I'm going to fight for this kid.
Yeah.
Is there any of that goes on, or is it, your kid's going to play both sides of the ball, just depending on ability?
Well, Bobby Lee steals all the kids.
Yeah, he takes all of them.
That's what happens when you're the head coach, No, so Robert does get mad at me all the time. But honestly, most of our kids play both sides of the ball. So we've only got 24 kids, I think, on the team. And so we've got a lot of kids that are playing on both sides of the ball. We've got about 4 or 5, I would say, that only play offense or defense. The rest of them are playing both sides. And so,
are you limited offensively? limited with what you want to do by design and philosophy based on age and experience? And talk about that a little.
Oh, absolutely. That's been a lesson that I've had to learn because I've been the one kind of coming up with the plays and stuff. And so, you think you got these plays and you're like, oh, man, this is going to work. Then you get out there on game day and you're like, nope, that ain't going to work. You learn real fast. And, last week was a real eye-opener for me. This being my first year coaching, I told Cole when it was over, I said, man, I know nothing about the technical side of football. But, you live and you learn. And I realized last week that we've got to make this as simple as we can for the kids. And so changed a few things around. This week seemed a little better as far as the flow. When it comes to the plays, because kids aren't running both sides of the field, and so that's what I feel like been my biggest learning experience for the offensive side is just trying to simplify it as much as possible for the kids.
As a program, Cole was talking earlier, and y'all got together and looked at film as a unit, Pee-wee, junior, senior, and looking at these teams and kind of scouting. Offensively, defensively, Robert, is your terminology the same?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I mean, you can only throw so much at these kids because they're so young to really understand much. Like he was talking, we had to change some things up because, what we want to do, we can't do. Mm-hmm. And then a lot of the younger kids are just very intimidated when they go out there on game day and they see somebody that's bigger than them. Any terminology's out the window. They're like, he's bigger than me, coach. I can't do nothing.
Well, I know it's a big thing for the high school, for the middle school to run the same terminology, if not the same offense, but have the same terms that are being used. That just makes the the transfer so much easier. And I was thinking that was probably the same thing at these three levels, that y'all are being as consistent as you can. So as they move up, even into seniors, the terminology is the same.
That's what we talked about with Cole. We had a conference with Cole at the beginning of the season. That's what we talked about trying to implement throughout the year. But we're just working with what we can. We're trying to teach it, but we're working with what we can.
Well, and we're giving the kids some looks on offense that will hopefully transition as they start moving through the different age groups, just trying to feed it in so that these kids understand. I feel like this very first year, they're just getting the basics. They're understanding foundational things, and then that'll transition as they get into juniors and the seniors. It'll really start to help them more and more.
Bobby, what's the biggest thing that you have learned as the head coach from last year being an assistant, whatever, that you have had to grow as a coach?
Well, last year I was just on the sidelines watching. Sometimes it's like, well, maybe I should still be on the sidelines watching. But, I mean, here's my thing. I love kids, and I love teaching these kids. I love coaching kids. And, I had a kid come up to me. I was out at work one day, and they came in, and the kid came up and gave me a big old hug. And that means more to me than anything. I told these guys, if nothing else, I want us to at least build a foundation for these kids this year that they can build upon next year. We've only got 5 kids that played last year. Everybody else is brand new. And so, if we can just get them to learn the basics, then next year they'll be better for it.
I am a high school teacher, former high school coach for a reason. I don't want this age group any part of it. Hats off to you. Y'all do a great job.
Thank you.
Matt, Johnny, I got to come down to you, coaching respective lines there. Do y'all fight over players you want on your unit sometimes, or do you have to share? How does that work?
Well, I usually let Bobby do the fighting, and he wins. and that's usually how it gets handled on my end. So.
Do you ever, and this is to any of y'all, but do you ever find it difficult to keep the kids' attention?
All the time. It is a constant battle, at least for me, for O-line. Just getting them to, pay attention to the guy in front of you and hand down, line up, and explode. And it seems like it's every play.
Yeah.
Getting them to, whether it's game or practice, it's definitely trying to keep their mind on the situation. So, yeah, I know I dealt with that a lot with the O-line. So.
Do you have any, secret methods? Any parents out there watching, which you all are parents too, but any secret methods that seem to work in keeping them focused on what you're trying to teach them?
Far as when you got the defense in front of you, I just let them know, guys, if you do not pay attention when that ball is hiked, whether we're at practice or in the game, they're coming. And if you're not ready and you're not paying attention, you're going to be put on your butt. And that's happened to a few kids, and normally once they get hit and they not paying attention from that usually helps
Yeah.
most of them. So
It's been a real challenge, I think, like he said, to keep the kids focused from one play to the next. Getting them to realize where the ball's actually at,
Sure,
or to get where the right line. I have a couple of little things I yell out, like line to get on the ball, and then I yell bowling ball when I want them to go low.
That's good. That's good.
So I have just a couple little things that maybe they at least can remember that.
Right.
I've heard Coach Trapp use bowling ball before. Terminology, consistency.
Well, guys, homecoming game against Fentress County today. I know at your level you're probably just more or less worried about teaching some fundamentals and not worrying about the opponent. But how fired up is your team to get ready to go out on homecoming here in front of the home fans today?
I think they're super excited.
Yeah, they're pretty
I mean, these kids, they're having fun. I was really worried about last week when we lost,
Yeah.
But I asked them who had fun, and everybody was creamed, So
Yeah.
even if they lose, they're having fun. But that's the goal is to win, right? And I want them to win, and I think we've put in a lot of hard work this week.
Yeah.
All of us coaches have tried really hard, and we've worked with the kids, and I think they're excited about it. I don't think they truly grasp what homecoming is yet,
Right, yeah, true.
but they will, and I hope we can go out there and at least play hard today.
Well, guys, thank you for what you do because it's a lot of work, I know, and I know you love it. But too, I know at times you probably want to pull your hair out. we genuinely appreciate you, and looking forward. We're going to have the games on today, but we don't want you to sit at home, folks, and watch the games on DC Blitz. Come on out and support these kids because they love it when the fans are here and they're cheering for them.
Oh, yeah.
They absolutely love it. You can go back and watch it on Blitz later. It'll be on Facebook, but come on out and support these kids. Bobby Hale, Robert Patrick, Matt Orcutt, Johnny Barnes, our Pee Wee Tiger coaches. Guys, thank you all for joining us. Thank you for hanging out a little bit while we had some technical difficulties. Yeah. Go get some chicken wings. Enjoy the day. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
We'll talk some Junior Tigers when we come back. This is DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Unrivaled service and practical advice from Jeff and Grant James at DeKalb County Insurance. With auto, homeowners, life and annuities, property and liability, Medicare supplement, and business policies available. Receive seriously good insurance with great coverage and prices. DeKalb County Insurance is an independent agency that shops multiple carriers, such as Erie, Allstate, Travelers, State Auto, Progressive, and many more. Call today for a quote. DeKalb County Insurance, 615-597-0660.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Ignite HVAC Electrical and Plumbing is one of the top HVAC contractors in Middle Tennessee, offering both residential and commercial sales, installation, and services. We want to set ourselves apart from the rest of the HVAC industry by providing a seamless experience from your project start to finish. We are constantly improving our skills to continue to meet every expectation for our customers. Let Ignite serve your HVAC electrical and plumbing needs. 615-597-0100.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Just like the excitement of the big game, life is filled with unforgettable moments. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that when the final moment comes, you want to honor those moments with dignity and care. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding solace in a time of grief, our compassionate staff is here to provide the support you need. Love Cantrell Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of DeKalb County Athletics through 3 generations. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Just like a winning team, Liberty State Bank is there when you need them most, providing financial solutions that fit your goals. Whether it's building a business, buying a home, or planning for the future, you can count on us to be there every step of the way. Experience the power of partnership with Liberty State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go Tigers, Saints, and Bulldogs.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
It is the 2025 kickoff party, tailgate party, all kinds of good stuff going on at DeKalb County High School. DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Tom Duggan alongside Casey Midget. We are joined by the DeKalb County Junior Pro Junior Tiger coaches. We've got Chris Chapman, Grant Curtis, Jacob Bowen. Who's the head coach?
I am.
Chip, Chris, you're the head coach. Is this your first year as the head coach?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What made you want to move that mic a little closer to you so we can hear you a little bit better? What made you want to jump in and be the head coach of the program this year?
I felt like that I could teach the kids. I felt like I could get them ready for middle school and high school and stuff. I've got a lot of experience, so I felt like that I could try to help them.
Chris, you're a player. You played in DeKalb County. You grew up here. Played the game here. How much does that benefit you? Think having gone through the system, playing for Coach Trav, kind of know what where you want the program from top to bottom? How much does that benefit you?
Oh, it benefits a lot for sure. I try to. I guess. I mean, stuff has changed. A lot of stuff has changed since then. But football's football regardless.
Yeah.
DeKalb County football is going to teach the same way. It's gonna get changed here and there. But I feel like I try to bring everything that I've learned through the years with me, and I feel like that's took. I feel like that they've improved greatly.
Yeah.
So the biggest goal. I mean, I'll always want to win. Everybody wants to win.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, if they learn something from this year, and in high school football they're still carrying that with them, that's a win for me.
What do you find to be the biggest challenge when working with these kids, be it on the field or keep their attention? What are some challenges that you do face?
Yeah. I mean, they're 9, 8, 9-year-olds, so they definitely they're a little hyper, which is normal. Getting their attention, is one big part, but just instilling stuff. A lot of times we'll teach something, they do well 3 or 4 times, and the next thing you know, they go right back.
Yeah.
So you just got to stay on them, and reps. A lot of reps. Repetition is key here. So the more reps they get, the more it's going to be instilled.
Now, the coaches and Cole and everybody was talking about how this team has some players back from last year. A lot of expectations. How excited are you about this group?
Oh yeah. They're a talented group of kids for sure. We have very coachable kids. They show up every day and they work hard. They really do. And they take to it. They take to the coaching, which is great for us. It makes it easier on us when they take to coaching. So, but yeah, we have some athletes for sure. And if they show up and play the way that I know they can, championship bound for sure.
Absolutely. Awesome. Grant, what's your role with the team?
I'm pretty much just the eyes on the sky on game day.
Okay, so you just kind of watch everything. Do you communicate, I assume, with the coaches throughout the course of the game?
I'm just pretty much up in the press box telling them, hey, look at this, look at that. This guy's not doing so well. This guy is. I mean, it's.
I thought you was going to say you were the pretty face of the bunch.
I might be that too.
Every coaching staff's got to have one, don't they? Okay. Jacob, what about you? What's your role on the team?
So I'm the offensive line and defensive line coach. Kind of coordinate the defense a lot. Not a great offensive coordinator, but I got good eyes, so I can kind of pick up on what they're fixing to run, and that helps me prepare my defense. So
yeah, at this age, and we talked with the Pee Wee coaches a little bit about this. In terms of the line in the trenches, there's so many things, especially offensive line, you're trying to teach. What are the biggest challenges there? What are the things you're really trying to instill in these kids at this age once they reach to the junior level on the lines?
Yeah, so we try to, as a parent, we try to teach our kids to be nice and kind.
Yeah.
And when you come to game day, you got to get out here and be a dog. So it's hard to find that what makes them flip the switch. So, but we've got a lot of kids that they work hard. They watch videos. It's just finding what's going to make them flip that switch and be aggressive on the line.
How hard is it sometimes to make a nice kid turn and be that dog that you need? Because I'm sure that is challenging at times.
Very hard. You can take some of the biggest kids and you're like, oh yeah, there's my lineman.
Yeah.
And show up on practice and game day and they're just a big teddy bear, and I'm like, all right, look, we gotta find out what's going to make you aggressive.
Yeah.
So
Casey's like that. He looks like a teddy bear. He's our dog sometimes.
Yeah. Yes, okay. So you guys kind of had was the benefactor of a pretty good returning shelf of players this year. I know they ran the table last year. New coaching staff. What are you finding that you're doing any differently than happened last year? You trying to kind of follow along the same lines, or how are you making this y'all's team, I guess?
Well, kind of. We're kind of following the same lines to an aspect, but we're trying to go out there and be aggressive. We want to be known for aggressiveness. When them boys show up, I want them to be scared, honestly. As far as the other team, but we're real good about being aggressive. We're real good about showing up and hitting them in the mouth, and it showed last week. I try to tell these kids, you show up and you hit them in the mouth right off the get-go, and they're definitely going to cower down, and it showed last week. So, and I got some boys that'll do it real quick and let them know about it. So, and that's what we're about: toughness, learning football, and aggressiveness. And I'm hoping that carries on.
So what type of offense are you guys running? Is it spread? Are you trying to smash mouth, or is it a mixture?
Yeah, we have a mixture. It just depends on what we see. I mean, we can line up and run it right down their throats, or we can go wide and we can throw it. Whatever I see that needs to be done as far as defensive schemes and stuff like that. But yeah, we definitely have a mixed bag. We're not. I don't want to be known for a run heavy team or a pass heavy team. I want to be known for. You got to be careful. They'll run it down your throat or they'll throw it over your head. One of the two. You got something like that, it's dangerous.
Yep. Fentress County's known as that smash mouth team. Always have been in every level. Have you been able to see anything on them? Do you know anything about them? What should we expect from them today?
Yeah. I've watched film on them pretty heavy. They're good. I mean, they're definitely good. They got some aggressiveness about them. But I just think at the end of the day, as far as what I've seen on film and what we got, I think they'll have some kids laying around on the field.
Well, I'll tell you this: you've got some horses in that stable, so it's going to be a lot of fun to watch this year.
It's going to be a big dub today. I already got the feeling for that. Y'all going to go out there and dominate. It's homecoming. I know the kids are always fired up when they get out on the field. Guys, you're doing a great job. We thank you for what you do, and looking forward to seeing what the team accomplishes. Super Bowl's at home this year, by the way. That's exciting, too, because you got a good shot making it.
Yep.
So,
That's the goal.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much. Chris Chapman, Grant Curtis, Jacob Bowen for joining us, the junior Tiger coaches. We've still got the senior Tiger coaches to come, and then we're going to shift gears, talk a little DeKalb Middle School football. Coach Hunter Poteet's in the house with some of his players, and we've also got Coach Steve Trapp right around the corner with the Tiger football captains. This is our 2025 football kickoff show and tailgate party. Stop by and see us at DeKalb County High School. We're going to be out here doing this till around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Hope to see you. Got a great crowd on hand. We've got some good food. Casey's been sampling it. And
there's a lot less of it now, I can tell you.
But come on by and see us. We'll be back in a moment. This is DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise. But Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is DeKalb County Insurance. Get a quote today at DeKalbInsurance.net.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Home Surveillance is your trusted partner in video surveillance equipment. Our team understands the critical importance of safeguarding your family and securing your business assets. We offer comprehensive solutions tailored to your specific needs, ensuring peace of mind through advanced technology and expert installation. As a locally owned and operated business, we take pride in our community and strive to build lasting relationships with our customers. Let Home Surveillance help you protect the things most important to you. Give us a call at 615-597-6287. In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Just like a winning team, Liberty State Bank is there when you need them most, providing financial solutions that fit your goals. Whether it's building a business, buying a home, or planning for the future, you can count on us to be there every step of the way. Experience the power of partnership with Liberty State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go Tigers, Saints, and Bulldogs.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
Want a mower that's tough enough to break all the rules? Want everything without sacrificing anything? Want performance for the long haul at an unbeatable value? The perfect balance of power and performance? You want a bad boy mower. Packed with power, muscle, simplicity, and comfort the pro and you demands. It's your time. You deserve a bad boy. Find your big boy mower at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Back on DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Couple of announcements before we get started with our Senior Tiger segment. First of all, we've been throwing this out there for a while now, even going back to last year, but we're actually looking for a breakfast sponsor. And I'll tell you what we'd like. If one of the local establishments that serves breakfast would like to host DC Blitz on Saturday mornings, we'd love to come out. Casey, we've talked about this, and have the show at that establishment. The only thing we would ask in exchange for some free advertising would be to feed our guests. We don't worry about our hosts so much, but
no, we worry about the hosts. We'll
leave Casey at home. But if somebody out there, if one of the local restaurants that does business, of course, it'll help generate a little extra business. A lot of times we'll bring parents and coaches, friends, family will come out and watch our show. So if you might be interested in that, shoot us a message on Facebook on our DC Blitz page. We'd love to talk to you about it and explore some opportunities to do that. Also, I want to mention Central Ice Shack will be set up at Smithville Elementary School this Thursday, August 21st, from 7 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. that night. They're going to be having an open house at Smithville Elementary from 5 to 7 that evening. Now, Central Ice Shack will be serving hot chocolate and hot coffee in the morning, and they'll be serving snow cones and lemonade all day long.